Hey guys, it's Quinn. If you got a chance to watch my video underneath this one, or the previous one, it was a video to my family. I don't know, some of you may or may not be aware that I have a pretty large extended family. My dad has 6 brothers, and my mom has 1 sister, but I also have a pretty good sized family on that side as well, with great aunts and second cousins and stuff like that. But altogether, it's a pretty big thing. And not only that, but it's one thing to have a big family, and it's another thing to have a big family and to be really close to them and get together for pretty much every holiday and grow up with them pretty much, to the point where I have there's 3 of us all together in my immediate family. I'm the oldest, and then my brother, and then my sister, in that order. And so I have 2 siblings, but really it felt like I grew up with, like 30 siblings, with all my first cousins combined. And some of my cousins lived with us for a little bit, and it was just growing up like one big family. And so I made this video for them, because some of them most of them actually I haven't seen since last Christmas, just because I'm in school and a lot of my cousins are around my age and they're in school too. So I just haven't had the chance to get together with them, but we do try and all get together at least for Christmas now. And so obviously last Christmas I looked and sounded a little bit different than I do this Christmas. So I was just racking my brain and losing sleep at night, staying up trying to think of how I was going to do this and how I was going to tell them. And my dad's side of the family we're all super close, but they're pretty Catholic, and a lot of them are. And then my uncle Scott and Aunt Jean are Mormon, and it's never been an issue growing up any way with our family, like conflicting or anything like that. But they're kind of conservative Republicans mostly, and if I were to be honest, I would say that a lot of my views politically tend to be a little right-wing anyways, and I think that has a lot to do with my family and how I've formed my opinions on life. Mostly the economic issues, not as many of the social issues. I tend to bounce back and forth on the social issues depending on the candidate. Anyway, all that aside, so I made this video for them, and it's the one I referred to earlier, trying to just sort of explain to them in the best way I could think of what my life has been lately, and kind of catch them up to speed on this journey and who I am. And to just sort of explain to them how I'm embracing the person that I've always been. So I wasn't really sure how this was going to go over, but I felt I wanted to make this video because my aunt Holly actually just called me, and she was just like, I wanted to write you, but it just wouldn't get to you in time, and I just wanted to let you know that we love you unconditionally, and I would like to hope, I can't speak for everybody in this family, but I'd like to think that I can, and that that love is unconditional, and this isn't a choice. You've made this as who you are, and you're just being who you were born to be, and your courage is just outstanding, and that you could stand up and do this, and take the courage to embrace who you are. And I don't know, she just was going on and how she wanted to make sure that my cousin Ronnie, and they have 3 daughters, Ronnie, Lizzie, and Anna, and they're all in school now, and Ronnie was the last one to come home, and they wanted to wait till everybody was home to watch it, and they did, and they were just crying, and she just wanted to call me and just tell me that I'll always be who I am to her and to all of them. And some of my other cousins have reached out and have Facebook messaged me and just said we all sat down and watched your video, and you know, we're just so proud of you, and we will always love you, and we can't wait to see you at Christmas. And just the reaction has been greater than I could ever want it to be. And my Aunt Holly said that my Uncle Peter had been talking to my grandpa, and my grandpa is apparently, I haven't talked to him, but apparently he's on my side on this, and he's, you know, just, they're all rooting for me. So we'll see. Christmas is still going to be probably a little bit wiry in the fact that, you know, people are going to try their hardest, but there's a chance that some people either, for some reason, didn't get their DVD in the mail, or they didn't get around to watching it, or, you know, so it's going to be weird that some people are going to be calling me Quentin and him and he in male pronouns, and some people are going to be calling me Stacy, either because they are going to ignore what's going on, which is a possibility, or they haven't watched the DVD or something like that. So there's going to be this sort of confusion happening, and I hate that. I hate being that kind of center of attention. Like, I don't want to draw attention away from the holiday and the family time and make it about me. That's one of the reasons why I made the video and gave it to everyone ahead of time, is because I didn't want to tell everybody when we were all together. So, but yeah, that's what's going on right now, and I just wanted to update you guys. I realize that I just am really truly blessed to have the family that I have, and it makes me think even more about the people who are in really challenging situations with their families. And I can't be empathetic, because in order to empathize with someone, you have to share that experience. But I can be completely sympathetic and just, you know, wish you the best and encourage you to never give up, and just, if you need anything, let me know. And it's a good day for me though. So yeah, well, I hope you guys are getting ready for the holidays, and feel free to message me or leave comments or do whatever. Checking this out, this is growing in kind of nicely, huh? Anyway, and then shout out to my Kansas City friends and family. They were always there for me and always super supportive, and they knew that I was coming home and doing this, and, you know, of course they were like, I'm sure it'll be okay, you know, your family's great, they love you, but they always make sure to throw in that little, but it doesn't matter, you know, we're always here for you, you know, just so you know, regardless of what happens, you'll always have us. And so that's good. Anyway, alright, this is getting long. I'll see you guys later. Happy holidays.